Probably because our tempo and just our practice style is just non-stop and keep going and snap and clear mentality.
Given the way that Oregon operates and how they've outscored some opponents early on, how much did you all need to see how you could respond to adversity before going out there?
I mean, we just got to keep on doing things we have to do, like snap and clear, and just keep doing, stay within the game plan. That's about it. Just, no matter what happens, just keep grinding.
Did you play in the 2010 Oregon game? Couldn't remember.
I was on field goal.
You're on field goal? what were some of your memories from that game, even just from the sideline or playing a little bit?
Well, I think we only scored like twice, so I only went out there twice. But I remember the rain delay, that, and just there like a high-powered, high-tempo offense. That's pretty much it by my freshman year.
Was that kind of just a wake-up call as a freshman to see such an explosive team out there?
Oh, yeah. It was exciting at the same time to see that type of team play as a freshman year. Freshman year, I was big eyes, so everything surprised me.
And what would it mean as a senior? You guys got to be pretty bad then to come back and put a good performance against them.
Well, we're better, so we should. We do a lot better job than we did last year. Plus, we're a better team, than those 3 years ago.
You guys were right in that game at the half. Back in 2010. Do you remember
that goes back to the halftime goals we had to have. But continue question?
No, you're fine. I mean, so do you remember just sort of how quickly Oregon can make it get away from you?
Oh yeah, it was tied almost at the halftime, and they just took off on us in the second half. So we just got to avoid that happening and have a good mindset going to the second half.
What did you see out of Justin from week 1 to week 2? Just his huddle command and just sort of the way he operated the offense?
Just taking more leadership of the huddle, commanding things more out of the O-line and the wide receivers, and all throughout practice last week as well. He was just commanding things more and making sure we were set and making sure the wide receivers got their calls and everything like that.
Is that vital, particularly going?
Oh yeah. We have to be able to hear his O-line, the calls and things like that, or else we won't be able to protect him. So.
How have you guys prepared for Oregon?
Always maintaining our offense, doing the same things we've been doing. We know we have to sustain drives this week because we don't want our defense on the field that long.
Just make third down, and our third down's always important. You guys were 0 for the first half last week, 4 or 5 in the second half. Is this a game where third down is a must more than any other game?
Oh yeah. We have to sustain drives this week. We don't want our defense on the field that long. They're going to get winning, and we know Oregon has a they're very explosive offense, so we got to maintain our drives and keep the defense off the field.
What do you see when you look at them on defense? All you hear about is what they can do on the offensive side of the ball, how fast.
Oh, the defense is just as great. Defense just as great. D-line plays well with their hands. Secondaries flying around, linebackers are flying around. So it's a great defense, and it's going to be a great challenge for us.
Is it more speed and quickness? Is that how you kind of see their defense? Not saying that they don't have power, but do they lean more towards the lighter speed, quickness type of deal?
They're more taller guys, and a little bit leaner, but nothing that I haven't really seen in my tenure here.
Be on national TV.
All it means a lot. It showed that we came a long way, and we're making strides to be a better team.
Zach, when you look at this defense, they're on the field for 40 minutes the last 2 games, but either team has really scored that many points. How do you make sure you kind of cash in on time of possession?
Like we've been saying all week, we've got to make sure we sustain drives and keep our defense off the field. We're going to get tired.
Do they do something particularly well at the goal line? It just seems like they're able to force turnovers.
Goal line?
Yeah. When the team's about to score, the defense.
Oh, I haven't really looked at the goal line, tell you yet. We haven't there yet. We're the first and second down today.
Do you think they get overlooked? Because everyone thinks of Oregon, they think of their offense, but their defense forced 3 turnovers and they basically led to 28 points from their defense and special teams too.
Well, we're certainly not overlooking them. We know they're a great defense. We know they have a little bit different type of schemes than we're used to. But we're going to practice them and make sure we get them all down.
How do you guys respond to going into this game and being the underdogs and so much talk about this team being the underdog going into the game?
Well, we don't really pay too much attention to that. We want to go out there and execute our game plan and be the Tennessee that we know we can be.
Have you seen anything different out of Justin back there? He's kind of keeps even keel, doesn't really change much. Have you seen anything in him this week that schedule's getting tougher? I need to make more plays and do more.
Really just commanding more leadership out of himself and passing that on to the offensive line, the wide receivers. He's barking out calls a lot more spiritually than he used to, and getting across the offensive line and make sure we protect him, make sure the wide receivers get their calls.
Zach, you guys
at times want to go to a high pace too. Do you feel like you can give the Oregon defense kind of a dose of their own medicine or something?
I believe we can. I mean, anybody can get tired if you play enough plays, and they're not invincible. So we're going to execute our offense the way we planned it.
Is that important this week to control tempo?
Yeah, exactly. Like, we got to keep our defense off the field, make sure we execute on third downs.
Done?
Zach?